Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Friday, August 8, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Just getting your morning fuel.
Hey David. Yeah, can't start the day without it. How about you holding up okay?
Barely, my friend, barely. I've got a pile of client emails that's basically a skyscraper at this point.
I feel you. My inbox is screaming with project updates and deadlines.
Well, at least we've got this little coffee break to keep us sane. Speaking of big stuff, did you see the news on Trump's new tariffs shaking up the global economy?
Yeah, I caught that on CNN. They're saying it's a historic shift. Maybe the biggest trade policy change in over 100 years.
No joke. I'm already stressing about how I'm gonna pitch deals with these new trade barriers messing things up.
It's definitely going to create waves. I'm wondering how it'll hit our supply chains, especially with overseas vendors.
Oh, supply chains are my nightmare right now. My clients are gonna flip if costs start spiking because of this.
That's a real concern. But it might also push some companies to bring production closer to home, which could be a long-term win.
Maybe, but that kind of pivot costs a fortune. I just hope the higher-ups have some kind of strategy to deal with this mess.
They'd better. It's not just about the immediate costs. It's about staying ahead in a market that's flipping upside down.
Yeah, gotta keep our game strong. I'm betting we'll see some price hikes soon, and I'll be the one breaking the bad news to clients.
That's never fun. I'm already thinking about contingency plans for our project budgets if vendor costs jump.
Good call. Let's just hope it doesn't turn into a total dumpster fire for us.
Fingers crossed. We'll need to stay flexible and keep an eye on how this unfolds over the next few months.
For sure. Gotta stay on our toes. Hey, on another note, did you hear about the U.S. job growth numbers tanking recently?
Yeah, I saw that on CNN too. Only 73,000 new jobs added last month, way below what anyone expected.
That's crazy low. I was hoping for something beefier to keep the economy chugging along.
It's a sharp slowdown, no doubt. It signals some real uncertainty out there in the market.
Uncertainty is putting it mildly. I've got clients holding off on big orders, waiting to see if the economy's gonna take a nosedive.
I get why they're hesitant. From a project standpoint, slower job growth could mean tighter budgets for new initiatives or expansions.
Exactly. Less cash floating around means less for us to work with. I might have to start sweet-talking clients even harder.
I bet you're good at that. But seriously, we might need to focus on projects with faster returns to weather this.
Yeah, hustle smarter, not just harder. I'm already thinking of ways to pitch smaller, quicker deals to keep the numbers up.
That's a solid approach. I'm looking at streamlining some processes on my end to cut costs without losing momentum.
Smart move. We've got to keep our eyes peeled for any more bad news on the job front, though.
Agreed. It's all about adapting to the signals the economy's sending us right now.
Totally. Gotta roll with the punches. Speaking of punches, did you catch that story about the Corporation for Public Broadcasting shutting down?
I did. Also on CNN. Trump's funding cuts finally forced them to wind down operations.
Man, that hits hard. I grew up on shows they funded. Feels like they're yanking away a piece of my childhood.
Same here. It's kind of heartbreaking. Public broadcasting did so much for education and cultural stories over the years.
Yeah, now it's going to be nothing but streaming services and ads everywhere. My kids won't even know what a pledge drive was.
Probably not. I'm really curious about what this means for access to unbiased info, especially for folks in rural or underserved areas.
That's a big deal. I'm just thinking about wading through even more junk content without those quality programs to balance things out.
It's definitely a loss for diversity in media. I hope some private organizations step in, but it won't have the same reach or mission.
Nope, not even close. I'm half tempted to rant about it on social media. But who's got the time between work and life?
If only we could squeeze that in between deadlines. It does make you think about how policy decisions ripple into everyday culture.
For real? Everything's tied together. Makes you wonder what other cuts or changes are coming down the road.
Exactly. I'm interested to see how the media landscape evolves over the next few years because of this.
Me too. But man, it's a shame to lose something so foundational. I remember watching those science shows with my little brother, learning stuff without even realizing it.
Those were the days. They sparked curiosity in a way that's hard to replicate with today's endless scroll of content.
Totally, it was pure gold back then. Now it's all about clicks and views, no depth at all.
That's the trade-off, I guess. Still, I hope there's some kind of pushback or alternative that emerges to fill the gap.
Yeah, let's hope someone steps up to the plate. Otherwise, we're stuck with whatever the algorithm decides we should watch.
That's a scary thought. It's a reminder of how much influence these funding decisions have on what shapes our perspectives.
No kidding. Makes you want to pay closer attention to the fine print of every policy out there.
It does. I think we'll be hearing a lot more about the fallout from this in the coming months.
Probably, and I bet it won't all be good news. Hey, switching gears, how's your team holding up with all the project chaos lately?
We're managing, but I'm keeping a close watch on resource allocation. How about you hitting those sales targets yet?
Getting there one coffee at a time. I've got a huge pitch this afternoon, so keep your fingers crossed for me.
You've got this, David. Go knock their socks off.
Thanks, Alex. I'll need all the luck I can get. Let's catch up same time tomorrow, yeah?
Absolutely. Wouldn't miss our coffee chat for anything. It's the highlight of my morning.
Same here, keeps me grounded. All right, back to the grind we go.
See you, David. Let's crush the rest of the day.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.